Good evening, everyone. My name is Cheryl Addison, and I'm doing a video on Assignment 8-1. This reflection addresses the interplay between passion, activism, and social innovation based on the concept discussed in Chapter 10 and 11, specifically focusing on the transition from a passionate innovator to a leader fostering systemic change. The slippery slope. Passion to Activist Chapter 10 and 11 revealed that passion is the engine of innovation, but it often drives leaders to move beyond merely creating a new service forward, trying to force systematic change. A slippery slope into activism. The power of passion. Passion is defined as a deep, often emotional drive. In social innovation, this is rarely cold. It is intense. And when a leader is passionate, they naturally develop insurgent consciousness, the belief that the status quo is unacceptable and must be changed, not just improved. The shift of activism. This passion can easily shift to activism when the leader feels that traditional, slow-paced innovation is not enough. Activismness. When the focus shifts from building a new model innovation to disrupting existing faulty models, activism is a smidgen of activism necessary. Based on the readings, a smidgen of activism is, in fact, necessary to drive real social innovation. Creating social values is true social innovation requires a relentless pursuit of new opportunities to serve that mission, which often means bypassing traditional, slow-moving systems. The insider-outsider namework. Effective innovators can operate as insider activists within an organization, challenging practices from within or outside activists, creating new structures, a small, calculated amount of disruption. Activism is necessary to create a positive contagion that makes others care. Value beyond the cause. While pure activism can be selfish or destructive, pro-self motives. A smidgen of activism, tempered with social entrepreneur skills, ensures that the change benefits the greater good. Reflection. I am a social innovator, willing to lead based on these chapters. I view myself as a purposeful social innovator rather than a radical activist. I am willing to lead by blending my personal passion with a methodological approach, change, taking intentional actions rather than just making noise. How I will apply this? By challenging the status quo. I will leverage insurgents' consciousness to spot areas where existing systems fail people. Using positive deviance, I will adopt a positive deviant approach, exacting change with limited resources by working within the constraints of the system rather than only fighting them. Adopting social symbolic work, I will work to align my passion with systemic work, changing not just a single product, but the way a community interacts with that product. Suppressing passion for the greater good. I am particularly willing to suppress my personal passion, but not eliminate them. I will channel them into a harmonious passion, highly positive engagement, rather than an excessive one. When I will suppress the urge for fast, radical, disruptive, if it is there threatened, the do no harm principle, or risk losing the support of key stakeholders. When I will not suppress the core why of my mission, as passion is needed to sustain me and my team through the inevitable difficulties. Potential outcomes of my perspective, good outcomes, pros, social symbolic change. My efforts will likely produce lasting, systemic change rather than fleeting improvements, creating real value to society. Positive contagion, by being passionate but not obsessive, can inspire others to join the cause without exhausting them. The not so good outcome, which is CON, that spells cons. Burnout. If I fail to manage the dual nature of passion, my high intensity approach could lead to burnout or passion fatigue, as highlighted in the readings. Inefficient action, a smidgen of activism, can sometimes be miscalculated, leading to backlash or counter movements that resist change. Conclusion: as a social innovator, I will lead by channeling passion into purposeful resource containers, innovation, by using a smidgen of strategic activism. I can move from simply having a passion to creating a sustainable collective impact. Thank you.